connection. You are live. Nobody's here yet. This is when we wait. We wait for people to pop on, Charlie. Charlie's right on cue. What up, Sarah? Sarah's here. Sorry, that was kind of a Charlie crotch shot too. And Kel. What up, Kel? We got Katie. Oh, there's Kel again. Sarah again. Willa. Hello. I'm just gonna name it. It'll be a half hour of me naming everyone who pops in here. Emma. Very prompt, you guys. Did you get like a notification that said like it's live? Because you guys are all popping in right on time. It's funny if you're late for something like this, right? Well, all right, we'll get started. The family's in a row right here behind the camera. Moved inside today. We got the rain today. Hi. Emoji hand wave back. Hi. Hi, Laura. Hi, Willa. Deb and Emma. Charlie, as we know, will most likely jump in on this. He loves it. He loves a little reset yogs. But we'll go ahead and start getting ready. So come to your mat. If you didn't see before, I posted only like 20 minutes ago to grab a beach towel. We're going to use that for a little bit of leg opening later on. So have it nearby. It can actually be totally opened up. We're going to use it like that as a strap. So perfect. How are we doing? We're feeling good, you guys? As good as we can be? Hi, Aunt Mo.
That's okay.
So today, Charlie, you can hang out. Unless he starts coughing, then Emmy's going to swoop, come get him. But we're going to start out with a little bit of a meditation to start to get us grounded. So come to sit. Bring your sit bones down. Roll your shoulders up and back a couple times. And what we're going to come through this today is a love and kindness meditation, which I think we could all use a little bit of, right? Sending a little love to ourselves, to those we know, to those we don't know, which is a common theme nowadays, I think, and something we can all put some energy towards. So I'll guide us through. All you have to do is take your hands to your knees. Start to close your eyes. Take a deep, big inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Good. 2 more like that. Fill up. Big exhale. Once more. Fill up. Biggest breath of your day. And exhale. Just start to feel grounded here. Start to notice the quality of your breath. Release the jaw a little bit. And either keeping your hands stable on your knees here, or you can choose to take one hand to heart, one hand to belly. And start to come into your rhythm. Again, noticing your breath, noticing your heart. And start to silently say to yourself, may I be filled with love and kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be safe. May I be happy. Feeling what that feels like to send some of that love to yourself. As we know, before we can love and help others, we first must love ourselves deeply and truly. Feeling that energy. Start to think of somebody that you know, specifically someone who loves you, who's maybe been a mentor of yours, someone who's shown you great love in your life. You love them back, and silently start to feel them in your heart space and think to yourself, may you be filled with love and kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be safe. May you be happy. Keeping this in your heart space, maybe even makes you smile a little bit, right? Sometimes this brings me a little extra joy to send that love. And now start to think of someone who you know, maybe an acquaintance, a friend, maybe someone distant. Maybe it's even just someone you saw at the market. And start to silently feel, may you be filled with love and kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be safe. And may you be happy. Start to take a deep inhale in. Exhale through the mouth. Feeling this energy cultivated in you, starting to now send it to everyone, right? The entire world, the entire universe. Feeling in your body and sending out. May you be filled with love and kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be safe. May you be happy. And then slowly, if hands were on the heart and belly, start to bring them back down to the thighs. Slowly start to flutter the eyes open. And start to roll the shoulders up and back, noticing a little shift in your energy. Charlie left for some of that, came back for the rest. He's only got so much love to give, right? Good. And then here, we're gonna start our tunes. And just start to tuck your chin into your chest. And roll your head a little bit side to side. Starting to open up. Good. And then let the right ear come to right shoulder, resting heavy. Take left fingertips out to the side. Snort a little bit, maybe. It's a good inhale. Charlie's a good breath reminder. Start to flip that palm up to the ceiling and back down to the ground. So start to feel this into the shoulder blade, right? The hunching from the computer. We start to reverse it a little bit here, bringing it back down the back. Good. And then bring that hand back to the knee. Roll the head over to the other side. I'm covered in Charlie here. It's kind of funny to look down at my black pants. Take your fingertips out to the side. There's the tunes. Thanks for behind the scenes, Emmy, for getting that figured out for us. And starting to flip the palm up and over. Good. So notice this coming into the rotator cuff here. Good. Charlie's getting pet while we do it. And then bring that hand back through center. Let the head roll a few times again. Side to side, and maybe a little bit back, right? We don't want to crunch into the back of the neck, but just very subtly starting to find that motion. And sometimes I find it helpful to look around a little bit, right? When we're focused down at a screen in the computer, maybe look up. Feel how this may even stretch a little of the neck. We're not used to this looking up, looking above motion. And then head comes back to center. Go ahead and bring your right foot flexed in front. So we're unstacking the knees. We have a nice angle today. Dad got us the tripod, so we're up above looking down. Have a really good flex here, and then just start to walk it forward. Oh my goodness, the glutes might be really tight. I know mine are. So that right hip starting to open up. Let the shoulders get heavy. Let the head even come down to the ground. Just releasing everything. And come back to your breath. Maybe give it a little sway side to side so you're opening up in that right glute. Charlie's doing the same. Hey Kelsey, Harley fam, represent. Good. And then slowly walk hands back up, sitting tall, and just switch that cross. So now that left shin comes forward, give it a big flex. Inhale to get tall. And then exhale to walk it all the way forward, opening the hip. Head goes heavy. And find that little sway side to side. Really being mindful of keeping that ankle flex, because if you have it pointed, sometimes that'll bring a little strain to the knee. We want to protect our knees. Good. One more breath. And then let's start to walk it back up. Good. Let's take legs out long. I hope this volume isn't coming through too strong. Do you just hear him totally licking his whole body? Okay. Sit your turtle. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, just fold it on down. Fold over the legs. Head goes heavy. And just start to release. Yeah, Charlie. Good.
Pretending we're checked into a chateau in a world with no tomorrows. Just time for me and you.
I chose this Jason Mraz song because you'll notice I think the lyrics are pretty appropriate for the time we're in. Keep folding. Start to come up. Sitting up tall. Right knee comes in. Give it a squeeze. And then reach left arm out. Really, really far and just wrap it around that right leg. Tighten your right fingertips. And you can either keep your foot here or you can choose to bring it over that thigh. Opening up again now and more of that outside of the right hip. Opening up from that sitting, finding space in our hips.
I'm putting all my feelings into spending time with you.
Inhale, getting tall, and exhales to really ring it out.
I could sit right here all evening, just listening to you breathing and taking in the view.
And then turn it back around, let the leg go long. Bring your left leg in, big squeeze. And again, either leaving it on the inside or taking it to the outside of the leg, your choice. Reach that right arm really far forward, bring it around the leg. Tent the left fingertips. Sit tall. And ring it out. Got no plans, Charlie. No plans at all. This is all we do now.
So baby, hold me tight. I've got no plans except for loving you.
Inhale, getting nice and tall in the spine. Exhale, ringing it out. Good. Slowly come back forward. This time we'll bring soles of feet together. Pardon me, Charles. Thank you very much. So soles of feet come together. Walk them today a little closer into your seat. And you can use your forearms to start to guide your hips open. So it's sort of like a book, right? We're not pushing down on the legs, but opening them wide. So grazing through. Inhale, tall. Exhale, fold over. I see Chris Temple. Hi, Chris. Charlie, Chris loves you. You love him. Give him a wave. One more breath here. And slowly coming back up. Really good. Cross your legs. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Start to open up your wingspan. Reach your fingertips out wide. And as you exhale, just give yourself a little hug here. Hands can rest on tops of shoulders to encourage them down the back. So notice if you started to slouch, see if you can sit up a little taller. Roll the shoulders down, opening up. Good. And then inhale, open arms up again. And this time opposite arm comes on top. Hugging yourself, give that little rest to the hands on the shoulders. Good. And then inhale, open it up. Exhale, hands come down to the thighs. And we're gonna start to find big circles at the body. So start to bring the chest forward. Good. My family's doing this all behind the camera right now and everybody's in like perfect unison. It's nice. They're like in a nice little, doing the wave. Good. And then when you feel ready, take it in the other direction. So really nice big circles. Notice how you can start to get into the low back a little bit, into the sides. Maybe you start to even feel it a little in the hip flexors. Carrie just joined. Hi, Aunt Carrie. And then coming back to center. Take that right hand down to the mat and just reach your left arm up and over. So you can start to bend into that elbow, right? But notice if you've crunched into your side, try to really reach up long and over. Really getting that side stretch in the left body. Good. One more big breath. And exhale, just bring the arm down, other side. Tent it up, and reach it up and over. Nice big stretch here, really rooting that right hip bone down. Let your shoulder relax a little bit, right? Sometimes we're like, I can reach so far, it's going up into the ear. See if you can draw it down and really let this reach come from the side body. Good. One more. And exhale, hands come down. Ooh, feeling a little more open. And then let's take our arms out in front, interlace fingers, and start to find your figure eights. Yeah. Little snaps, crackles, and pops. And then other direction. Get a little bit of that mind stretch, right? Going the opposite way with the figure eights if we can. What? And then back to center. Flip the palms forward, get that nice hand stretch, open up. Maybe pushing into one hand then the other, let it come into the wrists a little bit. Yeah. If anyone's wondering if this song's from Twilight, it is. Flip palms back towards your face. And then gently act as if you're pulling fingers apart. Keep them interlaced. Tuck your chin. Let the shoulders start to open up. Yes, right. This is that typing one. This is always the crowd pleaser. Letting go of some of that tension in the shoulders. And then flip palms back. Let them go far, far away. Open up the hands. And then flipping them back towards you. Find that nice draw. Open with your shoulders. Really good. And then just let them come down to the sides. Might feel a little open. Anytime I feel more open, I seem to dance. I'm like moving like a jellyfish. Let's come around to all fours. I'm working with the vertical screen here, so if you lose part of the body, just go with my cues. You can pretty much see me. Excuse your booty, please, senor. Good. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And we're going to start to find cat-cow here. So belly goes low. Inhale up. Exhale, belly button comes to spine. All the air comes out. Inhale, drop belly down. Gaze up as if the head could touch the tailbone. And exhale, everything out. So we're finding that nice space through the spine here. Helping lengthen the vertebrae that may have been a little compounded from all the sitting. So flow with your breath here. Maybe you even close your eyes for a little bit. And allow yourself to start to make that space. Really good. One more big cycle through. So inhale, belly low, gaze up. And then exhale, belly button into spine. Inhale to neutral. Take knees as wide as the mat. Toes come together. Sit back for your child's pose. So hips on heels, arms reach long. Forehead rests down. And you can even use the heels of the palms to encourage your hips back over the heels. So you're gonna start to feel it in the hip flexors. If you're really open today in the hips, maybe you walk your knees out even wider. Charlie, I've seen you do this one before. I know you can do it. Maybe find that little rock of your forehead side to side. Massage out any lingering thoughts, any self-doubt, any stressors in the life. Just letting them melt out here. Walk your hands over to the right side of the mat. Excuse me, Charlie. Once again, I'm just gonna shift them this way. Let your hips sit back. Really feeling into the left side of the body here. Nice side stretch. And then let's walk it over other side. This time finding your nice stretch in the right. So you're reaching left. Feel your right sit bone reach back. Really good. Bring it back to center. And then start to come up to all fours. Good. And then from here, we'll find those big hip circles, bringing it back over the heels, bring it forward. And when you find these nice wide circles, you get into the outsides of the hips again. You're finding some nice adjustments through the hip flexors, femur going into hip sockets, right? Getting everything in its place. And then take it the other direction. And you can come nice and far forward over your wrists. Let it be a little bit of a wrist stretch, but be mindful, right? You don't want to strain. If it hurts, you back off. Yoga's not about hurting yourself. Good, and then back to center. If you have that towel we talked about earlier in class, go ahead and grab it before we roll down to our backs here. If you don't have one, you'll be able to follow along I'll show you what to do without it. And just slowly come down to the back. Let the head land. Bring the knees into the chest to start. Give a little rock side to side. It's kind of like a lot of Charlie butt on my face. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you're good. Rock it side to side. And then keep right knee into the chest. Let the left foot either plant on the mat or let it go long. If you let it go long, you'll start to feel it becomes a bit of a hip flexor stretch on the left. And then if you have that towel, go ahead and take it right around the bottom of the foot and take it up to the sky. Oh my goodness, there are the hamstrings. Good. And you can keep a subtle bend in that knee maybe to protect it a little bit if that feels better, especially if the hamstrings are tight. And just start to breathe into it. Send that nurturing energy, that nice clean breath into the back of the leg. See where else you can relax, right? I notice I just brought the tension into my low back. Can you soften a little more? Some of that tension starts to wander. See if you can release it rather than regather it somewhere else in the body. Good. Start to take the towel into the right hand and just start to open the leg up very subtly to the side. Depending on how much room you have, can determine how far you want to go today. But start to get really curious. Yeah, I hear some moans and groans coming from the family over there. See if you can draw the foot a little closer up towards the face and then let it fall out open wide a little bit more. Rooting that left hip down, right? So if you notice you started to tip so far, the hip's coming up, bring it back just a little bit. That's okay, don't judge yourself. It's just where you're at today. It's a practice. And then bring it back up to center. Hold it in the middle here. Warning, we're about to get into the IT band a little to the other side. So as we take hands around the towel to the left hand, start to bring it over just slightly, really flexing in the right ankle and draw the foot towards you. So right, you're feeling this all the way down the outside of that right leg, towards the knee, maybe all the way down to the ankle. That's the IT band. Hello. It runs all the way down that leg. Good. And be kind, right? Notice if your jaw tightened a little bit. See if you can release it a little bit. Bring it back up to the center. One more full round of breath here as you open up in the back of the leg. And then exhale, sweet release. Bend that knee into the heart. Give it a squeeze. And then bring the left in to meet it. Big hug, little rock. Feel the difference between the legs, right? That right leg might be super alive. That left leg's like, I don't feel much yet. You just wait, left leg. You just wait. Bring your right foot down to the ground. And either keeping it planted there, or maybe let the right leg go out long. Oh yeah. That right hip now opening up. If you let it go long, that's nice to counter what we were just doing on the leg. And then bring that towel around the bottom of the foot. This is what we do when we don't have straps, right? If you have a strap, I guess I could have said that too. There's plenty of yogis watching this. If you guys have straps, use straps. But honestly, I'm kind of loving the blanket because it's a lot of forgiveness on the foot. It's like a little hammock. The foot gets relaxed. And then either keeping a bend in that knee, letting it be straight, just breathing in to the hamstring. And then start to open the leg up. So towels in the left hand, open the hip wide. Other side, Dad. Yeah. Drawing the foot towards the face. And letting gravity do a little work here to open up the hip flexor. Slowly bring it back through center. Taking it over into the right hand and just let it subtly come over towards the right. Flex really strong in that left ankle. Yeah, starting to feel into the IT band on the left. Good. 2 more breaths. it back to center. One more big breath here. Big exhale. And bring the knee into the heart. Give it a squeeze. Let the towel go. We don't need it anymore. Both knees come in. A little rock side to side. Good. And then let the soles of feet come to the ground. Give the knees a little windshield wipe side to side. So arms can be at the sides. Good. Let it feel good in the sacrum, the low back. It even comes into the glutes again, right? A little massage. The grunting behind the cameras just cracking me up. It's good though. Hey, it's release. That's what we're doing here. We're trying to get rid of some of that tension. Bring the knees into your heart. Big squeeze. And then bring soles of feet together. Open knees wide. I'll scoot back so you can see. You're letting your knees open up here. So this can be pretty intense, right? If we have tight hips. So sometimes if you have pillows nearby, blocks, you can always bring those under the backs of the thighs a little bit to support. But we won't be here long, so maybe you just try to see where you can relax into open legs here. You can either have hands on the heart, on the belly, at the sides, or maybe something I like to try is letting hands come out to press down in a way on the... Oh, Charlie just gave like a nice big flop. Charlie's getting zen out. Just one more breath here. Knowing that this is a great spot to come maybe tonight if you're watching some Netflix, watching a show, just like laying down, letting gravity do the work. It's a beautiful way to open up your hip flexors. And bring knees back in. Big squeeze into your heart. Rock it side to side. Good. And then start to turn this rock into forward and back. So we're gonna do a few rocks. So it's like a massage on your spine. Let it be fun, right? You can smile a little bit. All right, one more. Bring it on up. Woo! Sitting up tall. Look at this, guys. He is just out for the count here. Good. Sitting up. Roll the shoulders up and back. And then let the shoulders melt down the back. Let your hand come to your heart. Let a hand come to the belly. Take a deep inhale in. Big exhale. And just start to scan the body, starting with the soles of the feet. Let them relax. The ankles, the shins, your knees, your hips, your thighs. Feel your sits bones rooted down, strong into the earth like roots grounding you. Your low back relaxed, your belly, your mid back. Your heart space is so open, so full of love, shining bright. Softness in your shoulders, down your back, down your arms, through your elbows, your wrists, your hands. That loving, nurturing energy in your hands, feeling it into your body. Your neck relaxed. Your jaw released. The tongue's away from the roof of your mouth. Yeah. Soft cheeks. Soft eyes. Softness in your forehead and all the way through the crown of your head. Big inhale. Big exhale. Let it be audible, right? Let something go. Big inhale. Exhale. One more big breath. This time sweep arms up, fill up. And exhale. Palms down to heart, having gratitude for yourself, this practice, for those you love and those you don't even know. Namaste.
Namaste.
I love you guys. Thank you for joining.
Love you too.
Oh, and my family, I love you too. Charlie's like, can we nap now? Jeez. All right, how do we feel?
You send it.
Yeah, it's like I hypnotized Charlie on camera. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Aunt Carrie. Hi, Chris. Thanks for hanging out, guys. This was really fun. What's on my forehead? I don't know. Oh, and Uncle Gary. Nice. Charlie, do you have anything else to say? Any imparting wisdom?
Namaste.
I'll wait. Got nothing to do right now. All right, well, love you guys. Let me know if you have any questions at all. Thanks for joining our Movement Monday, and we will see you next time. Enjoy the day.